Hello everybody, this is Rocqnstarcraft bringing you another StarCraft 2 commentary. This game is going to be a Terran vs Zerg with me playing random, as Terran in this case, against my opponent BlindRabbit, the Zerg in the top right hand corner. The map is Shakira's Plateau, and it proved out to be a pretty good game. There was a lot of back and forth going on, and some interesting decisions made by both players. So hopefully you guys like it, and we'll just kind of see how it goes from here. BlindRabbit's sending his Overlord Scout in the right direction, as every Zerg should do. Just send the Overlord Scout across. You never know, especially if it's a Zerg versus Zerg. They just meet in the middle, and it usually leads to more long-term games because you can transparently expand and easily see a Ling all-in coming if that were to happen. But in this case, in the Terran vs Zerg, it's always good to know where your opponent is. He's also sending out this drone scout to check the corner here, so he'll be able to see what's going on. BlindRabbit's probably played a little too much Zerg vs Zerg lately, and my rule is if someone were to complain about races or ask me what race I am or mention something about not knowing what race I am, I'm gonna tell them what race I am. That's the rule that I made for myself when I switched to random, and it makes things more interesting. People never trust you, even though he says he doesn't. Yeah, but this game, he's Zerg. I'm going to go for some early gasless aggression. The one thing that I'm terrible with is not losing these guys. These guys that are working here. Trying to micro it a little bit, not really working out, getting my ass kicked. And this is like the most annoying thing ever if you are a Terran. So if you're Zerg or Protoss even, doing this kind of business is really good. Especially if the buildings are built so far away from where the mineral line is. Like, he's just going to go ahead and do it again, keep poking away at my guy. It's kind of hard to see the SCVs inside. This guy's been pretty safe, but this guy's taking a beating again, and bringing another SCV down to try to deal with it. These are 3 workers and not mining right now, so he was saving up to go for a fast expansion, but decided to go for a pool since he saw the 2 barracks. Gonna get an orbital command. Gonna probably drop a supply depot somewhere. There it is. Make 2 Marines at a time. I still don't know where he is, so he's there, but I don't see it. And this drone scout's getting a lot of information. Seeing that I'm not dropping a gas most likely means I'm going to expand soon, or do a huge all-in. That's the thing with Terran, is you never really know what's up when you see that. So this guy's going to die. He's going to drop an expansion, but he's going to be pretty safe. Going to be mining that gas, going to get the fast ling speed, going to make a lot of lings. Right now, all I'm doing is pretty much forcing a lot of lings out. I mean, I'm going to follow it up with the world's slowest bunker rush, or attempted bunker rush. It's probably not going to work, but forcing him to make lings, but fewer drones, makes the end game a lot easier. Still making a bunch of lings. I mean, the income tab we have 13 to 14, so it's pretty even considering I'm going for all this aggression right now. His expansion's not going up, still going up. I see it. I'm gonna go in, see if I can drop a bunker somehow eventually. There we go. See a ton of lings. I just try to get out of there, micro whatever I can, see if I can kill any lings. And I actually managed to not kill any lings, so it's a great trade for him. Kills 3 Marines and an SCV for pretty much free. I mean, units lost tab. I killed the drone, and I killed, I guess, another drone somehow there. But yeah, Harvester's pretty similar. Got my expansion going up, pumping 2 Marines at a time, and he just now started ling speed. Got the Overlord out here in case of any drops, which won't be happening for a long time, seeing as I'm just now getting double gas. Getting double gas after fast expansion is pretty good. You just, you can make up for any lost tech that you have. Still pumping drones, gonna poke in with this number of lings. This isn't a tight wall off, but really doesn't matter. I kind of wanted him to go in there, lose a couple lings for free. That's always nice. Still pulled his guys off gas, trying to drone up as hard as he can. And if you're Zerg in this position, you can basically make 3 decisions. You can make a lot of units baneling bust, try to go for that. Pretty vulnerable here. No bunkers up really, but I'm spreading my units just in case, something like that. That's your first choice. Second choice, you can go for another expansion, delay the gas even more, and drone up a lot more. But that's also very vulnerable to 2-base attack. Right now he's sacrificing an Overlord to get a scout in, hoping that I'll pull all my Marines, but I just sent a couple because I knew he might try to run in here. When Zergs see like a hole in the wall like this, they're really going to try to abuse it as much as they can, but in that case it ended up being his downfall because he saw nothing with this Overlord scout. I think. Yeah, I saw nothing with that. And then, you know, lost a couple links for free. So, anyways, if you're Zerg, you can do a radical tech switch by grabbing a bunch of gas. Maybe he's just doing that to pump more drones. I don't know, maybe he'll cancel his gas. But no, it looks like he's just going to get a bunch of gas before his lair starts morphing, which is not usually such a great idea. But he's got a lot of minerals, probably going to drone up some more. Got a spine crawler going up here. I think he's really worried about a huge marine attack because he's seen all these marines, and if I were to have like 2 more barracks back here, I could pump a lot more and pretty much crush him. But got double upgrades going on for the marines, or for, you know, infantry in general. So as Zerg, you can expand, drone hardcore, you can baneling bust, or you can try to rush for a certain kind of tech. But in this case, he's going to go for a high upgrade style with, you know, probably Zergling baneling mix. Got, you know, still needs a few more drones up here. Need a lot more drones here. Running off of 4 gas as Zerg before your lair is even finished is usually pretty difficult to do, or to spend that gas on something. I mean, he's got the upgrades going, but soon his gas is gonna, you know, outreach his mineral, you know, input, and then just kind of have this weird situation where he has too much gas in the mid game. But he's got a Zergling scouting for a 3rd here, and he wants to see me put a 3rd down. He really would love to see the command center go down here, because that means that this infestation pit, this 2 base high aggressive style of Zerg with the upgrades would be really great against, you know, someone who's trying to take another base. But I got my upgrades going up here, got double upgrades going here. I'm pretty sure I saw this somehow. Oh, I didn't see anything, but double upgrades, never a bad idea if you're going for a good marine tank style. Getting some medevacs eventually. Got this factory coming down here. Going to switch with this tech lab add-on. This is probably going to go up. Maybe have a reactor added to it. Not so sure. Overseer coming in here and pull a couple things, I think, to stop that. Yeah, I don't want to pull too much, because once again, a baneling bust would be pretty deadly. Although an overseer generally means that he's teching, because you need a lair to get that. But we got a drone going here. He's got a lot of minerals. You might as well just expand. Dropping a changeling that's getting killed. Needs to drop an expansion. He's got a ton of minerals. I have a ton of minerals. I could use an expansion too, or just pumping a lot of units. This needs to go onto the reactor there for the medevacs. His Link Scout just still chilling out. Got a lot of minerals from both players right now. There we go. There's the expansion. And the infestation pit upgrade is going on. Fun fact, if you start this and then start infestors 30 seconds into this, then the infestors will come out with enough energy for fungal growth with the upgrade. So if you were to start infestors right now at 37 seconds, that would be great. But you know, spending a lot of minerals on Zerglings, getting double expanding, which is smart in his case because he had a lot of minerals to go. I'm just pumping a lot of things. Really bad supply block on my side there, dropping 4 supply depots. Once again, you never really want to drop more than 2 at a time, unless it's like the super late game and you just need to pump out units, but supply blocks are frustrating. Don't want to have to deal with that for a while. It's also not good though, because you can you think you're safe for a long time and then it sneaks up on you and you get supply blocked again. Dropping the armory around the time that this 1-1's going to finish. Got a lot of marines pushing out here. Stim's finished. Siege mode is not finished. It's about to. There we go. Finished. And I don't think I've really seen much. I mean, I've seen this 3rd. That's good. And I know I need to either expand myself or attack. And I chose to attack because my upgrades ended around the same time. I'm going to scan. Baneling landmines are really popular around this area. Super great investment by Zerg. I'm going to use this tower. Going to see things coming in eventually. I got the marine at this tower. Got stuff coming down here. My rally points are staying with the buildings, and I'm going to see this huge army coming in. When this huge army comes in, no time to run away. Just got to siege up as fast as possible. Spread out my units. I saw the infestors stimming. He's kind of being a little indecisive about this, but spreading my stuff pretty well. It's going pretty good. Not all the marines are firing, but he really doesn't want to have to waste fungal growths on like a pack of a couple marines. All the Zerglings died to this tank fire. I mean, this tank's got 6 kills, 5 kills, and a bunch of kills on these marines here. Gonna stim selective small units to chase the infestors. If he kills all these and I get 1 infestor, totally worth it. He whiffs another fungal growth, and right now this pretty much gives me the clear to just move in. I mean, I got a ton of minerals and I'm not really expanding. My saturation's really bad, but as far as micro and splitting and stuff like that went, it went pretty well. So I got some more tanks going. The good thing is I retain my tank count. Keeping your tank count high and not losing tanks every time there's an engagement, even if you were to win that engagement, is pretty good, because remaking Marines is not a hard thing to do, but remaking tanks takes a while. Right now I think I only have like 4 Marines coming out at a time, which is just 4. I can only make 4 at a time, which, considering my mineral income, I should probably drop another barracks or at least expand. Right now we're pretty even in supply. And Spire going down somewhere for the Zerg. I don't know. Well, we see it. There's a Spire. Gonna move up these tanks. If I can get in this position, get a good split going on, I can pretty much deny most of what's happening at this base here. He's gonna rush in here for another engagement. Nice use of burrow infestors. Maybe a fungal growth would have been better, but I see the infested Terrans popping out, sieging up, scanning. Once again, going to use these Marines to stem up there and chase away his thing. I see this infestor going up here. Going to kill that. Totally worth it. Right now I got a drop going on in the back. Hopefully going to try to kill this hatchery. Stem just finished on here. Hopefully stem again. Not so sure. I'm going to use this time here where he panics to move my tanks up. If I can get in range of this hatchery and keep a stranglehold in this whole area, he can't really do much from this side, especially with the infestors. He's got a bunch of mutalisks going out, but if you got mutalisks and infestors while your third base is getting killed, teching while you're losing expansions is generally not a good thing to do. If he can, that's a lot of mutalisks though. So if he can, manage to get my Marine count down with the infestors and then use a mutalist to kill the tanks, that'd be great. That's a good way to deal with it. The drop from up there is, coming down here, regrouping with my units. If I can kill this third, I'll be in a really great position. So here we go. Got a bunch of lings moving down here. These lings are dying a lot, pretty quickly to the siege tanks. I've got a lot of mutalisks up here, but there should be enough Marines to deal with it. It'll be close. Accidentally loading up there. That's not good. Yeah. Loading up both medevacs, or just dropping off the second medevac. So right now I'm in a pretty great position. I mean, he's got infestors and he's got mutalisks, and I have Marines with a really nice fungal growth there, but enough medevacs to heal through all of that. And I'm gonna get up here, siege up, and he's gonna call GG. And that was the game. I think one of the biggest problems with the Zerg's play was he didn't go for Banelings, and when you have a Terran with this many medevacs, you need something that packs a huge punch really quickly and just can decimate the army fast before, I mean, I got that many medevacs and like twice as two Marines for every medevac, which is bad in general, but against infestors who are using fungal growth mostly as a DPS output, you're gonna want, that many medevacs is great against it. It's awesome. So, that's good stuff. Teching to both mutalisks and infestors probably not so great. Spore crawlers back here. I'm not sure if you just didn't know what was up. Probably because you lost overlords back here, but yeah. So far I've only uploaded videos where I've won. Yeah, I know that. I'm probably gonna upload some ones that aren't just me winning. Especially after today on the ladder, there are going to be plenty of games that I have lost that are good to cast, so don't worry about that. Thanks for watching. Upload some more videos later. I will see you guys next time.